folks, here we are again. Just a little discussion time between myself and John here.
Oh yeah.
So obviously Justin Curran, singer-songwriter, and we have here
John Lewis.
Who is a...
some people have called me a comedian, some people have called me other stuff, but yeah, we'll go with comedian. That's
let's go with comedian
we'll go
today.
with comedian, yeah.
Because that's what we're looking at. So, John, a lot of characters you've built over the last couple of years, and obviously one of my favourites, and one of the favourites from a lot of the comments we've had so far is Major Bumsore is a character and a half. Can you tell us a bit about background to the character, where you came up with the...
Yeah, no problem. It started, the actual name started about 10 years ago. I had the idea for the character, but literally 10 years ago. I spent ages looking at jokes and watching different people, and I do a lot of observation comedy. I'll sit there and have a coffee and I'll watch people go by and see, and I start doing their mannerisms and stuff like that, you know. So I get my characters from ordinary people, from next door neighbours, and people who worked with us, worked with me in different places like that. But this actual character started from just a simple joke. Mm-hmm. That's all it was. I'll tell you the joke, and it was a joke, and it said, "How to Ride a Horse" by Major Bumsore. And so I just thought that was so funny, because I'm a complete child inside, and I've been called a lot worse, but yeah,
we all are.
I am.
Well, the two of us are.
How many characters have I done so far since we've been doing this? About
26.
26 in 11 shows, so it's quite a bit bonkers. But yeah, so anyway, I actually kept thinking about this character and how he would be, and I just thought it'd be really funny to have a major with a name like Bumsore, because I've met people from the army and they've had really comical names before, and I just thought Dad's Army and loads of people. I met a gentleman once. He was an absolute darling of a man. He was called Major Darling, funny enough, and he was a really, really lovely man.
Blackadder?
Yeah, Blackadder. Yeah, loads of but this one just actually came from this joke, and so I started building up the character, and I thought, how's he gonna act? And if you've ever seen this man, if you've ever seen me play this character, yeah. He actually he goes into. So you've got the face first of all. So he's very strict. He's like he's on the parade ground and he tells people what to do, and the voice comes out like that, and his eyebrows go up and down. He can't stand people, and so he calls a lot of people different names and everything, and then he's always shouting and raving at people, and he's getting people all the time, and so I carry on getting more and more ironic and more stupid. There's one of the series that we've done so far. I can't remember which one it was, when
second one, when
he comes in and he says to Justin, he's sitting there with a G-string on, and Justin looks at him and said, "Oh, what is that?" And his reply is, "Somebody nicked all the moss from the army, so I've sent one of the lads round to Ann Summers and got them to buy some. The trouble is, all of them were different colours, but it doesn't matter, at least I'm protecting myself." So he talks like that all the time, and he's really sure. "Attention, 234, 234, move your horrible lot, move it.
Good stuff. Now tell us about the clothes that go with Major Bumsore.
Well, we're doing this on a low budget. Our show is run on a shoestring, so I don't buy anything. I bought this from a shop, a Poundwell shop. Cost me £1. This T-shirt, actually, I haven't got any green T-shirts, so actually, if you look at it carefully, it's actually back to front. So I've got the label, and it's back to front. And I've had these sitting in my cupboard for a long time, and I just thought, so all the stuff I've got at home is stuff I work out, and I go home and spend ages trying to work out what's going to work with this, and it looks so stupid. And he's a nice guy. I like him a lot, Major Bumsore, but he's a blithering idiot, and and I think that's why he goes down so well, because he's human and he shows he's human, and he's got a comical side with what he does as well. And all the characters are not meant to be played by, they're not meant to mean anybody or whatever, they're just my observation. So if you know somebody who talks like that and looks like that, I apologise, because I don't actually mean to do it. So yeah, that's where it came from, and yeah, nice one, and keep laughing, folks, hopefully.
Cheery bye from him.
Cheery bye, cheery bye, cheery bye from Major Bumsore.
And cheery bye from me. Have fun, folks. Stay safe.